Casey Miles in the right lane and J.R. Johnson in the left lane.
The Beat the Heat program is a program that started back in 1982. It's a program geared towards keeping young drivers from racing on the streets and coming to race out on the track where it's safe and legal. The whole purpose of the program and why we do these events is to give the young adults a place to go. We go out in the community, we go out to community events, we go out to high schools, colleges, car shows, car clubs with the message, it's okay to have a fast car, it's okay to have a race car, it's even okay to race, but let us teach you how to do it safely and legally by bringing it to the track. The message is off the streets, onto the track. We host events like this throughout the whole state of Florida in which these guys can come out to the track and take their chances of racing against police-looking race cars. All these cars you see behind me are all police cars or all race cars made to look like police cars, representing different agencies.
I hope I beat the cops.
I like to beat them. They beat us on the streets, we gotta beat them on the track.
Going now. We can't stop them all, but we can certainly reduce the amount of those racing on regular streets. And how we know that's happening is because a lot of these guys, once they realize, hey, if I get caught street racing, it's going to cost me thousands of dollars. I'm going to lose my car, lose my license. When I can go to the track and for $15, I can do it safely, I can do it legally.
It saves a lot of lives. Takes us off the streets, man. We'll be racing on the streets right now, putting the nitrous bottle on.
It's a good way to stay off the streets. I mean, you have a 1/8 mile here to race off all day, all night long. There's no hassle about it or anything on the streets. You know, it's way better than the streets.
We all have been there. We all started in the street. We all started doing things that we shouldn't have been doing. Luckily, most of us, the cops and myself, were good enough to understand that we couldn't do the streets anymore. We had to do a racetrack. We had to do it safely. Now we are in a position to educate and bring our experiences to the younger crowd that hasn't, let's say, transformed from street racing to drag racing at a regular racetrack.
The sheriff and our sheriff, Rick Bradshaw, is a wonderful, excellent partner in our program, a great supporter of the program, but we make sure that minimal tax dollars are used in this. Everything you see involving the race car, involving the trailer, it's all through private sponsors. When we started this program, a cousin of mine's son, young man, just turning 18, was actually training for the Olympics, going into the Air Force, a Taekwondo expert and instructor. It was Thanksgiving Day 2004. He got in the back seat of a Lexus 200, I think it is, with a young man driving through Wellington. Lost control, hit a tree. They say that he actually died several times before they even got him to the hospital. Today, he can barely walk, struggles to just meet the basic functions of life. And if I reach one kid and keep that from happening to just one kid, it's all worth it for me. And that's what keeps me going.